Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
How you feeling today?
Good.
Good, just good.
Yeah.
Not great,
You?
not amazing, not fantastic.
I woke up late, so
Oh, it's all right. That's part of life. You just gotta listen to your body sometime, you know?
yeah, that's true.
All right, so we'll get started. So my name's Andre Romance, and I came up with this course um, because I was inspired by colors, you know, and inspired by vibrations and frequencies. A little bit of my background is that I grew up as an artist. I grew up airbrushing, doing graffiti. I was a huge fan of Bob Ross, so I always caught Bob Ross on CBS or PBS. I can't remember exactly what the network was back then, but he traveled around on the networks. But he influenced me to challenge myself to think, you know, and to kind of create from my heart, create from my feelings and my emotions. And I think that art is kind of losing that to the fact that everybody wants talent, you know, everybody wants to improve their skills and things like that. So this is to us bringing it back to emotions and what we really feel inside, you know, and just drawing from the happy space, not just because we want things to look right for other people to look at. So the icebreaker was you all introducing yourself and just kind of talking about what type of art you do right now. Any takers on somebody who want to go first?
I guess I can go first then.
Okay, okay.
So my name is Richie. Uh, I've been doing digital art since 2019. I haven't really been um doing that or posting. I usually do like minimalist anime art, but uh now I'm trying to just do traditional art. Oh,
Nice.
Shinobi. That's okay if you don't understand. But I've been trying to use Posca markers, and yeah, I guess that's that's it for me.
Word. All right, so we'll jump into it. So first things first, everybody's shape of their face is different. So the logic of using lines and structures to create the structure of the face is kind of like hit or miss, right? So this is my selfie, right? It's a little different from the actual selfie I use for the thumbnail. And what I did was I drew some lines of traditional style face anatomy that most people go through when they're trying to get the eyes to the right level or the lips and the nose, right? But what it doesn't capture is different angles or like if somebody like me, like one of my ears is slightly higher than the other, so it doesn't translate well when you start calculating lines, you know? So what we're going to do is draw from shapes. Um One of my techniques is to identify the shapes of the face and not just the lines. example of that, it's like this triangle shape right here. Hold on, let me. This triangle shape right here that's happening right at the cheekbones. Like mostly shadowing happens in triangular shapes. If you notice, like upward angles of face, there's always like some sort of triangles. Like the nose is a triangle itself, right? This is an upside down triangle. Let me get a darker color. That's an upside down triangle there. Then you have these are kind of like ovals. But the idea is to identify the face using the shapes and not so much as the lines. Right? That's another triangle there. This would be like top of the head would be like a dome. So the idea that we're gonna go with is identify the shapes and do you all have your you have your pictures ready?
Yeah, I guess. Let me pull it up. Do we just drag and drop?
Yeah, so you can drag and drop onto one of the other canvases. Like so select your canvas and then you all should still be able to hear me.
Oh, that's too small.
Let me bring them bigger. Okay, okay. So this quick exercise is just you mapping out shapes on your face. So you're gonna create another layer on top of that picture, and just kind of sketch some shapes on top of it. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. You just identifying the shapes of your face.
Okay.
Different colors. It doesn't matter what colors you use. The actual portrait is gonna be done with selected colors based on your emotions.
How do you edit the layer or draw over it?
So
Oh,
create
never mind.
your.
I got it.
You get it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You can bring the size of your brush down too. You can even play around with the opacity. Opacity helps you to be able to see exactly what's underneath the layer too. But start off with the smaller shapes. That way you're not overly focused on the shape of the lines. Don't worry about the shape of the lines. Just identify the shapes in your face. The beauty of the face, right?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
So every piece of your face, you're going to translate it into a shape, and you can reflect back to what I just did on my layer too, if you need to. So all I did was I used circles, half circles, triangles. Um, you have your teardrops. All right, layer two. I want to see some shapes. Identify those shapes. Yeah, I like it. I like it. The areas that are more circular, try to identify with the circular motions. So, all right, give me a 9 on your or you can write a 9 over here, or just type a 9 in the comment when you get done, like when you feel you've got your shapes. All right, come on back to my layer. And let's get into the actual color code, the color functions that we're going to use today. Oh my gosh. All right, so what I did was I broke my face into all types of shapes, and that's what it comes out to look like. And this is just to get us started with the color coding, how we're gonna actually identify the lights and shadows of the portrait. So here I have a list of emotions and feelings. This is going to be the foundation for the actual uh, portrait. So what we want to do is build on the number that best resonates with us, or that we would like to see ourselves experience, right? Something that you want to manifest in your life. Like maybe you're not as good as at creativity or being enthusiastic, or being joyful. And maybe number 2 is a better number for you. Or maybe you're a really calm person, you identify with serenity, then number 5 would be your number. So go ahead, pick you a number that best resonates with you. And when you get that number, you're gonna write it over to the side. Let me know that y'all have picked a number. Don't cheat yourself now. All of these numbers are going to mean something to you later on. What we got? Today I'm more of number 4 today. I'll be number 4 today. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I have the layer to where you can't actually write on it. All right, there we go. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so I'm feeling number 4 today. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm feeling like I'm growing. I'm doing something different with myself. I'm challenging myself. Um, a lot of stuff that I haven't done before, I've just been kind of going for it. And so growth and balance is like where I'm at right now in my headspace. I feel balanced because I'm able to create how I want to. All right, who else got their numbers? Y'all got your numbers? All right, we got a 2. Okay. We got some 2s up in here. Okay. I see a lot of creativity and a lot of enthusiasm going on. Okay. And another number 4. I feel you. All right. All right. So let's jump into it then. Based on your number, you're gonna pick the number that's below your color. All right. So I'm a number 4. It's gonna start off like a green. Oh, the number 2's got it easy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you're gonna color select this and then take that color back over to your layer. This is gonna be your foundation. So the whole picture that you start drawing, you're just gonna color that in with that color. And start using lighter or darker shadow shade of that color to identify your lines. Okay, and we're gonna do this very faintly. It's not gonna be a dramatic heart line. It's gonna be very faint and subtle. So we'll go. I'm gonna go back to my shapes. And all that pink that I did is going away. See this green. And it's a good idea to use opacity as well. You can start off with opacity and start off with the opacity. You can still see your shapes underneath. And you can move your thing to the move your layer to the side to where you can still see your original photo. Okay. Now we're gonna be identifying the heightened lines of the face. What I mean by heightened, this would be the lines that um, identify certain muscles in your face, right? Certain indentations or places where light is shadow is gathering from the light. The difference is the highs and lows of the face, right? So yeah, how we selected the density and the opacity for the brushes is how we're going to identify the difference of um, the highs and lows. Right. So color selecting. Let me get. I need to put a white background on this thing. All right. And if you don't have a back white background, you can get yourself one. Go ahead and create yourself one so you can actually see. All right. So full color with that full color with your whatever your color was, that's going to be full color of the silhouette. And it doesn't matter if it's a lighter shade or a darker shade, you just want most of that color inside of there in that area. All right. And it can be a little messy. Doesn't have to be doesn't have to be perfect because what we're gonna do is just chop it in. We're gonna bring it in real nice and smooth. All right. All right, when you have that done, you can come over to my layer again. We're gonna jump into the next portion of this. This is your next list. All right, digging into your personality, looking at yourself from uh, an everyday life person. Which one of these best describes you or describes the type of persona that you would like to have someday? All right, so we got the 6 going on. Okay, okay. Yeah. Elegance is more like dressing up in suit and tie, uh, ball gown with the heels. Smelling good, looking good, feeling good. I think that I would have to say for me number 8. All right, we got a number 2, the mysterious. You're the mysterious. Yeah. Yep, number 8. Um, the things that I've overcome in my life and the way in ways I had to adapt to the environment and come out on top has just been crazy. Like I could probably create a sitcom based off of everything I've been through and how I overcame just different situations. So my number would be 8. And this is just getting us to dig deep within. What do you see within yourself, Or where'd you like to be? What's your goal? All right, so we got our numbers. Go ahead and pick your color. Dang, what number was I? 8? Was I 8? Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, I was 8. Okay. And y'all can feel free to talk too, you don't have to be silent. This workshop is about community and about, laughing and joking, enjoying. All right, we got our colors. Now this is for the shadows and depths. So all of the dark spaces on your face, on your head, those are the spaces that you're going to start adding this color to. For me, I like to start out with the darkest parts of my face that I know I don't need to change later on. I don't need to like really go too far into depth about. So on mine, I have sunglasses. Those would be the some of the biggest areas. And you can create yourself a new layer, or you can draw on the same layer. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep mine simple, so I'm gonna stay in the same. And I'm gonna smear some colors around until I get where I need to be. Hold on, I didn't actually select my color. Alright, okay. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the glasses. I'm gonna go total hardness, so I don't have to worry about the lighter shades. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to smear all of these colors around. You're just identifying those dark and shaded areas. I had that color there. There's a little bit there. Now, when I get ready to shade in the not so dark areas, I'm going to go down to about 30% on the opacity, and I'm going to start hacking away at it with a soft brush. I feel that my blending works better when I use the soft brushes. All the little hair I got down here, and all of this hair right here. Now that I've established like the darkest areas of my picture. Now I'm gonna soften the brush, and using the same color, I'm just gonna start drawing in the lighter dark areas, and not so dark areas, but still kind of dark. This is where the face indentations start to get added in. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good?
Mine looks so bad. I want to trust the process, but I'm losing faith.
All right, don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. What part are you experiencing issues with?
Um, well, right now I'm just trying to put in the facial features, and then I've always struggled with shading, so yeah.
Okay, so just keep going. Just keep hacking away with the colors as far as or not the colors, but the actual shapes. So like your eyes, like this portion around your pupils, your eyebrows. Go ahead and hit those with that the number 8 that you have.
Oh, so not the black then.
Nope. So the challenge is the colors that we're given from the color code. That's all we're gonna be working with right now. So
Oh, okay.
your blue line, that's just your reference line. So that's gonna disappear over time.
How do I change the color?
So
Because I
you
used black.
so
Do I
you
just?
or just color over it with your color.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, there you go. And don't worry about like define lines. Just work the colors. Just drop the colors on there and um as you blend the colors in, the face will start to become more clear and more clear. There you go. Then you have this all the area around the bottom of your nose. So the really darker areas, the corners of your lips.
Mm,
You can go loosely with it too. You don't have to be very formal.
yeah.
Yep, just put the colors on there. Do you see what I did on mine?
Hold on, let me check.
So very loosely, I'm not using any hard lines or anything like that. I'm just dropping the colors um, where those indentations are.
Oh, okay, okay,
hmm So you just want to build up that structure using the
okay.
colors. See, if we go with lines, then it'll stay 2D.
Okay, I'll get started with the blending or something.
Mm-hmm. we feeling now? It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, you gotta get those colors on there. Don't be afraid to drop them in there. Good, Sobus. Looking real good, Shinobi. All right, I'm digging it the fuck back. I forgot my whole mustache. Anybody listening to music? Music would be nice. I'm gonna figure out how to put music on here so we can actually have some work music. I couldn't figure it out in time. So the next one, it's gonna be some music. But although, silence is a good way to reflect, you know, silence is probably the best way to reflect. Is focus an actual song? I mean, a type of music, or you mean like you listen to music to focus?
Yeah, I'm not listening to music, so I can hear your voice.
Oh, and so right now all I'm doing is smearing around the different shades of these two colors, so you can get your little mid tones going with the overlaying of the two colors. And you can get that by selecting a soft brush, and you can do like one stroke of the other color on top of the other, and it'll give you a medium, and then you select that color, and then you start working with that color, that in between color. I'm feeling good though. I woke up early today and I was feeling good. I was so excited about doing this, I couldn't really sleep. And then once I got to sleep, I was sleeping like a rock. I just been excited about doing this all the whole week. I've been just wanting to work on this, wanting to add something different, add something new, do something different. Mm-hmm. That oversleeping to get you. Oversleeping to get you every time. I missed that question. Oh, most definitely. I most definitely can. Let me see. All right. What was your first? Oh, your first color was the lighter green. Huh? So the bottom side of your jawline, um, you can bring that shadow in more, and then your lips are missing over here. The shadow underneath your eyes and your actual eyes. You can color your eyes in already. You're an anime person, huh? uh, it's the anime. Yep. So the darkest parts of your face should be that dark green, like solid dark green. or whatever your number one color was. What was your number one color? Or your number two color, I mean. That darker green, huh? So that's what you got to get in there more. That darker green. Um, the hair totally dark green. Mm-hmm. See if you start with the was it a black? Was that what the color code is? I gotta go back and check. Did I have a black on the color code? Nah, I didn't have black on there. There's a gray. Is a number six? Well, who was a number six? We had number six. Let me see. Number six was the elegance. Yeah. All right. So that number six, you gotta have. There's got to be some spaces where that number six is solid. It's a solid number six with no density change, no opacity change, just 100% that number six. So if you don't have that in your number six, get get that darkness in there in the darkest areas of your picture. And don't make room for the outlines. The outlines will identify themselves in the light and darks. Looking good, Funkbot.
Oh, you could just call me Richie.
Richie, I'm gonna have to write that. Let me see. I gotta write it down literally. All right, I got you.
Thanks.
It's coming along good. I love it. Most importantly, you gotta love it.
I hate it.
Oh, don't hate it. It looks good. Just keep on working the colors. For your um, when you start to blend, you're gonna go into your soft brush. And your soft brush is right below that heart brush that you have. All
Yeah,
right.
I got it. But how would you blend it? I
All right. So you're gonna select the mid tone. So here I'll demonstrate. So say your first color was your yellow, right? So you did your yellow.
yeah.
And then you had your heart darks on top of that yellow, which would have been like a line like this. Now after you had identified those two differences, like there's a hard line right there, you're gonna select that soft brush, right, which takes the opacity down to 50%. So you can actually go with a bigger brush too, and you're gonna give yourself a stroke right down the middle of those two colors. See that?
Oh,
And
okay.
then select that color. You're gonna select that color after you make that stroke, and then you can just um, you can go over it until those blend.
Oh,
And
okay, okay.
during the blending process, you can color select too, to get an even closer match in between those colors once you start blending.
All right.
And that's going with that
You.
soft brush, you know. And then just go back and forth between the two colors. You don't have to stick with just one or the other color, but just blend it around until you get that the depths of your face where you want it. But looks good though. Looks good, and you're making progress here.
Thank you, Andre.
You know I got you. You know I got you. That's what we here for. Networking and vibing on some lovely stuff. Chanel be killing it. Shinobi didn't come to play. Which one is crazy? Yep, you're still missing pupils. But don't judge it yet. This is based on what you feel. So just put the information in. Put the information in, don't judge it. Allow yourself to express those feelings in these colors. Mm-hmm. So these colors were selected pretty much based on aura and emotions and moods. So this color configuration that you're experiencing right now is like a picture of your inner self using color codes. These colors were carefully picked. They were carefully selected. Man, how much time we got?
I think we got an hour left.
Yeah, we got 57 minutes left. All right. Everybody back over to my screen. We got one more. One more to describe. I know y'all didn't think we was just done with those two colors.
Time for the highlights.
We gotta introduce it. Plus Shinobi is so far through the shadow, I gotta give him something. All right. Highlights. Contrast. This is just gonna be the overlay of those lighter areas. And just anything you kind of want to highlight, like the teeth, if you have teeth showing, or the white in the eyes. This would be what you would describe your aura as, like your reflection on other people. How do you feel that you look to other people? How would you like to portray yourself to be to other people, or not portray, but how you actually are? Perceived by other people. So whichever one of these. Number 5. Okay, love and compassion. That I like to say that's me too. That love and compassion. And we got a number 4. Yeah. And number 2, success and abundance. I feel it. Um, I don't know. Mine's probably gonna be a number 5 too, or number 6. I don't know. I resonate with a lot of them though. I just gotta pick one, I guess, huh? Yeah, let's go with number 6. Number 6 for me. Everybody got their number? You got your number, Sobas? All right. Number 6. Oh, that's a nice color. That's quite unique. Now, don't worry about it being darker if it's darker than the actual background color or anything. This is strictly for um, overall. The overall look of everything. Now tell me these colors don't kind of throw you for a loop, right? Sometimes we can't figure ourselves out. And sometimes we don't look how we think we should look. So let this creation be a reflection of how you think you should look versus how you actually look. Your feelings, getting in total tune with your feelings and your emotions, allowing yourself to express and feel those emotions and those feelings, and not suppressing them. No matter what they look like or what they feel like. Just being able to allow yourself to feel those and grow or heal from your experiences in life. Here, want to see some real highlights too. Don't cheat yourself. This is like the home stretch. Identify those highs. I'm just using choppy brushstrokes to identify mines. Bunch of squiggly lines and how we feeling, y'all? Y'all feeling good?
Yep. Yep. Sorry, Shinobi, I was trying to pan. I didn't mean to draw.
Oh, it's okay.
Alright.
Smearing those colors. Keep smearing those colors. Oh, you feeling still feeling good?
Trying to trying to blend the highlights with the base color. It's not really working.
Okay. Are you using the soft brush?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me check you out. All right.
Oh, I think it's because I'm on a different layer.
You on the layer underneath?
Let me see. Where's... Oh yeah, I was on a layer underneath. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I didn't really do anything. I just came and looked. But look, it's looking good. I'm feeling it. I see the elements coming together. That's crazy, Shinobi. All right, hold on. All right, try now. See if that works. Sometimes we have to just reset. All right, we're coming up on 30 minutes left in this thing. So we'll spend about 15 more minutes and then we'll talk about the experience of and what you actually feel about your um your piece. Looking good, Soba. We don't have a server created, huh? I didn't think that far ahead. Yeah, or no, you didn't miss anything from the chat. That was just the idea that we talk over in Discord. But we would need to create a we would need to create a server. Skinnier. All right, where's the call at? Is it in a community hangout?
Yep, community hangout.
Is that why I can hear you? Am I in there?
So you're in here.
Okay. I didn't know if I had to press something. It just connected automatically as soon as I got in here.
Yep. Just press it.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I almost overslept.
Mm-hmm. When I was up, my kids had me up.
Yeah, I was knocked out.
Yeah, I almost overslept too.
Mm-hmm. And it
Mm,
gets you. It gets you every time. Yeah, let me merge my layers down. I had 2 layers. I started working on a second layer that I didn't even know it.
I don't know how to feel about my drawing.
And that's okay.
Cause I mean, like, it's not that I don't like it, but I don't think I can necessarily say I like it. But yeah,
I like it. I think it looks good.
it kind of looks like doing like a weird anime pose.
So your shadow or your what color is your highlights? The orange?
Orange, yeah.
All right. So you have to put more of your highlights in there. So your highlights and your
Mm.
would be the lightness of your skin tone, and the brighter portions of it like your necklace or um your fingernails, like you already
Oh
have
yeah,
that.
I forgot about my necklace.
Yeah. Or like the shiny part of your hair over here.
Mm,
Those areas would
that's
be
why
orange.
it's up here.
And it don't have to be like totally hard, that hard color. It can just be blended and
So Baz, I like your portrait. It reminds me of, or your eyes reminds me of Pauline's, I think, art style.
Oh, you watch her too. That's what I was going off of.
Oh, nice.
I draw a lot like hers. Yeah. So rare to know other people that like actually watch her.
yeah, community.
But I've heard she's been getting in a lot of trouble lately.
Yeah, the drama.
I mean, I don't know how to feel about that. I kind of just watch her videos as satire kind of thing.
Every time.
really like yours, Node.
All about expression and just throwing the colors where you feel they should go. I'm not committing to any of the lines or any of the fine details. If we commit too early, then we've already finished the picture before we really finish it, you know? But I tried to leave a whole lot to be determined, like as far as giving y'all the colors when I gave y'all the colors, and to kind of space out the idea that or as soon as most of us sketch a picture, it's already set, you know.
Mm.
But if we don't know what's coming, then it's kind of hard to stay set on a particular look or a particular feeling. And you can talk yourself out of finishing the painting. Like you can say, like, I'm not all right with the way it's looking right now. And you can talk yourself out of finishing it. And it could become something amazing if you just keep adding. Keep adding to it. Don't give up on it. I think of this painting like how I would see life, you know. And it may not turn out like how you want it to be in the beginning, but you got to keep on working at it. And then you may not know exactly what's going to happen, but who does know what exactly is going to happen in life, you know?
Mm.
But the idea is that we do something, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be um, beautiful to anybody other than us, you know. Like you're the most important person in your life. And so just to be able to express yourself how we are today is amazing. Because a lot of people are bottled up in their emotions and they can't express how they feel, or they don't have anybody to express that with, you know. Nobody around to have deep conversations, or maybe they aren't the deep type, you know. And I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to find my community, you know, the people that's like me, people that like what I like. I had to go all the way back to my younger years where art was the only thing I wanted to do. I was always drawing, always creating something. And that was how I dealt with my emotions. And I was pretty much the only one in my house that drew, or that created stuff like this. Now we got the internet. We actually have the ability to connect like how we are today and express ourselves, around people who are like us. No judgments attached, none of that, And that's beautiful. Get to be yourself. All right, we are down to the last 16 minutes, y'all. Everybody did some amazing stuff. Y'all did some amazing stuff.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
All right. My color palette is really crazy on my side. I would say, like based on the thumbnail, I didn't expect this to turn out the way this looks. Because this is two different vibe. You know, this is two different feelings here. Two totally different color schemes.
Yeah. Looks crazy. At first you looked like the Eminem though.
Eminem special.
Oh. Back on a Tuesday.
Like some highlights you left out. You just like you see them all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see like little areas where I left out the details. I'm like, oh, what about that part?
No, Shinobi's was crazy.
Yeah, Shinobi went to a whole nother level. She left the planet. Totally left the planet on it.
Mm.
Are you in the Discord, Shinobi?
I don't think.
I think my toughest part is figuring out the shape of these glasses. I'm drawing it from a distance, but it's not exactly the circular. It's more of an oval.
It's the struggle I had with mine.
Getting that shape right.
Okay, I'm back now.
Word. Welcome back. We missed
Thank
you.
you.
We was starting
Thank
to
you.
cry and
Welcome back.
tears were forming. down to the last 10 minutes. Last little touch-ups.
Yeah.
Anybody want to share what they've their experience of this workshop?
I can talk about it.
At the floor.
It was really nice, and trying to figure out how to put the colors together was like nice brain work, I guess.
Mm.
And also figuring out how to structure your face without any major guidelines was pretty nice.
Mm.
What are you guys up to?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Really?
We're doing a workshop.
Anybody else like to share?
Yeah, so my thoughts. Um, yeah, it was interesting to work with the colors we chose that matches our aura and personality and stuff. So kind of went out of my comfort zone because these colors were kind of saturated, and yeah, just working with those colors and working out the shapes first was nice.
Mm. Yeah, shapes have always been how I identified uh, dealing with the structure of anything I've ever tried to draw, because I always see the shape of things before I see the lines. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the idea was like I would try to draw something just using lines, and then I would have later on it would be like all obscure, or it would be like one side is uneven or something like that. So once I started looking at the face and the body as shapes, it became because I guess because I'm better at drawing shapes, I can draw shapes evenly. It was much easier to convert shapes into the facial features. And so, I mean, that goes back to a lot of other things too, like cars and buildings, um, animals. You know, the body of an animal would start out as like a rectangle, and go from there. You know, but it's like if you can get the shape of what something is, then just using colors or shades, you can start to convert it into the actual figure, like sculpting using colors. You know.
Yeah, I kind of struggle with deconstructing objects or models into simple shapes. Um, but you can use the shapes as your construction building blocks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of the basics I first learned about, just simplifying things into shapes.
Yeah. In another, probably in another practice, we'll have to dig a little deeper into uh, like geometrical shapes, you know, and not just like what we did today was like 2D shapes. because getting into geometrical and 3D shapes, it'll help you even more, you know.
Yeah.
And coming from a graffiti background, we deal a lot with identifying with those type of shapes and things like that, weird shapes, and converting shapes into characters, all of that type of stuff. The boxy look for a lot of things, we use box, boxes, bubbles. Try to get involved with all the elements. But I want to thank you all for coming and making this what it is. You know, like this is amazing to me. I'm feeling happy because I actually have some people that participate with me and do this exercise with me, and healing. You know, this helps me to heal from things that I need to heal from. You know, this helps me deal with things um, that I need to recover from, or to get a different perspective of, and to understand better things that happen in my life. The ways that I feel helps me to express myself, and so I hope that this did the same for you all, and you all was able to dig deep within yourself and actually feel the feelings that you feel, and this was a a comforting environment for you. Beautiful work, guys. Beautiful work. And even after this, feel free to come back in and
Thank you for inviting and putting all of this together.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Andre. It was nice.
And if you all aren't done with your work, you continue to work on it. I'll just be ending the live here, but um, we can continue to network and continue to vibe. For everybody out there that was watching the live or that's coming and watching it later on after the fact, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned for the next one. The next workshop, I'll be looking to give away a Wacom tablet. So if you know somebody that need a Wacom tablet, or that just want an extra one, or somebody that could actually benefit from having one, make sure that they get into the next workshop, and most likely we'll keep it posted up on the website at ninethnode.art. So go over there, create a user ID so you can get all the full access to everything that we're going to be doing. And as always, it's love and elevation.